Hey guys, day number 13. We have 10 days to go and I'm having a better day today. I have my chai tea latte. There's actually ice in there. I don't know why I have it in a mug because it's cute. And this is a Christmas video. You guys asked for it. I asked you guys what you wanted to see, and a few of you guys asked me to see Christmas tree alternatives or like just something else to use other than a tree. And I'm chalking that up to the fact that it's 2020 and people are just like maybe not in the mood to decorate. I was definitely in the mood to decorate. I felt like I needed it. I felt like it being such a crap year that like I needed Christmas to be Christmas. But let's take a look at our tree. This is our tree because you also wanted to see my Christmas tree decorations, which I thought was pretty cute. But here, take a look. I got my plants, pots, and whatnots shirt. Mellow Monkey, guys. mellowmonkey.com. Plants, pots, and whatnots. This is the hashtag plant tribe. I love this shirt. I could live in it. Okay, so let's talk about some Christmas tree alternatives. Now, if you live in a smaller apartment or a smaller house, maybe you don't have room for a Christmas tree. This thing takes up a lot of space. We actually had to move some stuff out of the way to fit the tree, which I'm sure some people have to do that. Unless you're living in a really big house and you have a designated corner or window for your tree, you gotta move stuff. Am I right? Okay, so some of these alternatives make it so that you don't have to move anything. And we'll start with those. Let me pull up my pictures here. Okay, so let's start with some things that are great for maximizing space. This one is something that you put on the wall, which I think is really brilliant because they're taking pretty much tree branches or maybe birch wood and lining them up on the wall to form a tree, and then they're decorating those pieces of wood. And I think it's so cute because if you place it high enough on your wall, you can actually still fit presents underneath it, like in this picture. So I think that that's a really cute idea. And that definitely maximizes space. Now this next one is similar. It's decorations on the wall, but it's like evergreen. So they're branches of evergreen, which looks more realistic to a tree than just like branches. But then they hung those on the wall and they decorated. Now I'm not sure how you would hang this on the wall. Probably maybe like 3M strips, maybe the ones with the little hooks. And then like place the branches on there, or maybe it's strung up there. I don't know. I don't have any tutorials for any of these, but based on looking at the picture, you can't really see how they hung it. So I'm assuming that that's probably what it is. But again, if you place it high enough on the wall, you can put presents underneath it. I think that that's a really cute idea. So like if you're in an apartment or a small space, these would probably be ideal for you guys. Okay, now let's look at some of these fun ones. Now this is for everybody who loves to read. This is a Christmas tree made of books. And I mean, if you have enough books in your house, I know some people have like a library in their house. This would actually be a really cute tree in a library, or just in a house of someone who just loves to read. You can just stack the books, obviously starting with more books on the bottom, and just work your way up to the top and then decorate it. They have a little acorn on top. Not acorn, pine cone. It's so cute. I love it. I saw that and I was like, that's brilliant. Okay, the next one is just a wooden tree. Now this looks like something you could probably buy at Target or maybe World Market. It's an actual tree, but it's a wooden tree with just, you know, sticks. So this is more of like a modern touch on a Christmas tree, and you could still decorate it just the same. It looks like they just have ornaments on this one, but I would strand some lights on there. You can even decorate the branches with some evergreen if you wanted to like make your own tree, but this is very modern. I'm not sure if I like this one. Okay, this next one's pretty cool. This reminds me of something you'd find in the garden, like a trellis, right? So someone just pretty much put wood stakes together, probably taped them around or wrapped something around it to hold them together, like as if you're growing green beans or something. Am I right? And then they took a garland and wrapped it all the way around, and they left spacing in there to show that this is just a trellis. And I think that's really cute. And clearly all the presents fit inside underneath the Christmas tree. So this is definitely a space saver because you can't put presents like inside the tree of a regular tree. You have the base and all that. So this works for space saving too. I don't know what's on the top of that tree, but I don't know if I like that. But the rest is really cute. Okay, this is pretty genius. I love this. And I particularly love that little elf that's sitting on the ledge. It looks like it's an elf on the shelf. I'm not sure. But this is a ladder. Like, how many of us have wooden ladders in our houses that are just in a closet somewhere? Actually, we don't, because I thought it'd be pretty cool to maybe try this. Actually, Jay wanted to. But we don't have a ladder big enough. But this is really cute because you can decorate that little shelf. They placed a lighted star on top that's super cute. It's almost got like an industrial feel to it. And they strung it with ornaments. They put lights on it and they just hung ornaments. And I think the ornaments are hanging maybe on like fish line because you can't see the wire that it's hanging from, which I think is also cool because it gives it this like illusion of ornaments floating within the tree. Very cute. This would look cute in like maybe someone who likes to paint or a craft room of a house. Okay, this next one I had to put in here. This is the succulent tree, which is really, really cute. And I've actually seen tutorials online of how to make these. And it's pretty much a styrofoam tree, which you can find at any Michael's. And then you take the succulent and you tie a little piece of flower wire to the base of it, to the stem, and then you just kind of stick them in. It takes a while to do, but this is really cute. And I love how they added donkey tails in there to kind of like give it that realistic branch out look. Put a star on top and voila. It looks like they have it sitting in like a marble vase too, which is really pretty. But this would be a cute gift to get someone. I'm assuming this is a smaller scale tree because it looks like it's sitting on a table, and it would be really expensive to create a life-size tree out of succulents, but this is really pretty. Okay, this is fun. This is probably like, this reminds me of something you'd see in like a frat house or something. Fraternity, sorority, whatever. This is a bunch of bottles made into a tree. And it looks like they're sitting on some type of glass structure. So this looks like it takes some skill and knowledge of what you're doing and like materials, obviously. But you need a ton of bottles, whether it be beer bottles. I don't know what kind of bottles these are. Maybe olive oil bottles. They look like beer though. And you just start with the big base and you work your way up to the top. It's pretty self-explanatory. It'd be cool, I don't know if this is the case in this picture, but it would be cool if there were lights inside the bottles. You know how they do that sometimes for like wedding centerpieces, and then they light it up that way? That would be cool. I can't really tell if that's what's going on in this picture, but not a space saver, I wouldn't say, but definitely a tree alternative. Okay, this next one is the last one, and this is the cactus tree. I've seen this before. I think they may sell these in stores, but you can definitely make this yourself with like some wire, maybe PVC pipe, and just decorate it with green garland, and then a Swaro Christmas tree. This is cute if you're in the desert. My mom should have did something like this year. Very cute. Okay, guys, so those were some tree alternatives I found, but I really want to open up this conversation in the comments because I'm curious if you guys know any other tree alternatives, or maybe you use some in your house. Let me know. Personally, I can honestly say, unless we move somewhere bigger and we have like a room to do a different tree in, I'll always go with the classic Christmas tree. And it has to be a green tree for me. I know there's different colors like white, like, what do they call it when they like put fake snow on it? You know what I'm talking about. But I just like a green tree. And I also love white lights. I'm not a big fan of colored lights, as you can see from our tree. But I'm curious to know what you guys do and what you guys like. And if you do any tree alternatives in your house. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow for day 14. Hope you're hanging in there. Bye. Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's
Let's go